Welcome back, trainers. So the Go Battle League has shifted from the Ultra into the Master League, in which we're going to be taking a look at my first 5 battles to see how I do perform here. I went ahead and pulled the trigger, and I bought that secondary move on the Giratina Origin form. Now, it was so worth it, folks. I'm going to tell you what, I'm being stingy because I haven't been raiding as hard, so my rare candy count is kind of low. I like to stay above 200, but you know, go big or go home, right? We have the Master League for battling random people. We've been waiting for this for so long. Well, personally for myself, I have. So, you know, I just decided to do that there and go all out. So we're going to be using Giratina Origin form, Melmetal, and Togekiss. For our first battle, we are met with the Machamp up against our Giratina. Perfect. They're switching into Togekiss, and we're going to be going into Melmetal. Now, I'll tell you all the moves here on the Giratina Origin. Of course, you have Shadow Claw for the quick move, Ominous Wind for one of the charge moves, and then Shadow Ball for the other. For the Togekiss, we have Charm, Ancient Power, and Flamethrower. For the Melmetal, Thunder Shock for the quick move, Rock Slide, and then Super Power. So we are in this Togekiss matchup looking great. They're going to be bringing in that Machamp. As predicted here, we're just going to go straight for the Super Power and almost able to get to another one. So that Machamp does have decent energy. We're just going to go ahead and go back in here with the Giratina. More than likely, they're going to have Rock Slide and then Cross Chop and or Dynamic Punch. They do hit us with a Rock Slide, which is what you want to do in this situation. They're switching into Heatran. Now in the back, we have Togekiss. So I was thinking to myself, wow, this can be good and this can be bad. But at this point, I get the boost. Did you see that? I got the boost on the Giratina. So we have a Togekiss, which is super effective to Machamp, but we're locked. We're not locked in here, but if we decide to switch to save it, we're not going to be able to counter that Heatran with Togekiss. So we take it out because, thank goodness, we got the boost. We would have been able to do it otherwise, but the boost certainly helped us out quite a bit. And then I do go off and finish it off with the Togekiss. That was unnecessary. Now, next match, we have a Melmetal. And I'm going to be going in with Giratina in the lead every single time for this set. I'm going to switch it up next round, possibly. So they are switching into their Mamoswine. We're just going to go for a heavy-hitting Shadow Ball. It goes through, and we do a ton of damage. Now, I know a Bulldoze is possibly on my horizon, in which it is, and I let it go through because the Melmetal is basically going to do its job in taking this thing out. Although Giratina pretty much did that with the Shadow Ball. They're going to be going back in here with their Melmetal. And they hit me with a Rock Slide and probably trying to get a shield out of me. I did not want to keep this Melmetal alive, so that was a good thing I didn't shield it up. And we're able to not get to the next superpower. So we're just going to go ahead and go with Togekiss. Now, this is it's a interesting matchup because the Giratina can hold its own against the Togekiss. If the Togekiss does not have any shields and you get hit by an Iron Head from the Giratina, well, that is going to hurt you quite a bit and more than likely take you out depending upon where you are with your health. So we are able to take it out. The Charms still do a good amount of damage to Giratina. As far as Melmetal, no, it hard counters Togekiss unless you're able to get off a Flamethrower, of course, onto it. Going back in here with the Giratina, and I was so happy that I purchased that secondary move as opposed to just going in there with Shadow Ball because it helped me out so much, not only getting the boost that one time, but it's very crucial to have that lower costing energy move as well as something that you can possibly bait them with. Getting all the way up to Shadow Ball as far as energy is concerned and then going for that Ominous Wind to kind of trick them up here, make them decide whether or not they want to use their shield. So we are just going to go ahead and finish this off. Giratina looking great. The IVs on this one, I do believe it's at 96 or 98%, so pretty good. And the Melmetal is best buddy, and it is also equipped, so it is at level 41 for that Melmetal. All right, so starting it off with the next match. This is a good situation for you to take a look at. So we are in a bad matchup. We switch into Melmetal because we can handle the Snorlax to some degree, right? So I do decide to go for the superpower, which was probably not the best idea. I should have went for a Rock Slide or built up enough energy to hit a back-to-back superpower. Yes, I was able to get to another one fairly quick, but it's just a better idea that way. So we're just going to go at this point since we committed to the first superpower. It's superpower all the way. So they did shield us up the first time. Our defense and attack have dropped by 2 stages at this point. I was afraid that they were going to hit me with an Earthquake, but it was a Body Slam, and I was like, wow. Wow, that's amazing. So they're just going to go for the Body Slam spam in hopes to just chip me away here with the reduced defense. It is doing a little bit more than usual, although Steel type is going to be resisting normal. And we're just going to keep pumping out these superpowers, folks. The Melmetal putting in work. Love this thing. Really do. Super happy I invested in it. This is an expensive team because, I mean, Melmetal candies, you can open those boxes, sure, but the price for these secondary legendaries are killer. So we have our attack drop quite a bit at this point, and we're not able to get off another one due to such low defense. Giratina finishes off with the quick moves. It does have energy. We go in with Togekiss. I didn't know if he was going to hit me with a Shadow Ball or an Ominous Wind. I figured it would be Ominous Wind. He didn't really have the time to get to a Shadow Ball at this point, and it was a good call. We let it go through. We're doing super effective damage with that charm here. Now we're going to go ahead and shield this up, whether or not it's an Ominous Wind or not, because we do want to preserve that health here, and we still had 2 shields. And I was thinking about making the switch, but I decided to just go for the Ancient Power here. So let's go ahead and check this out, though. I think I get the boost here. So we get the boost. This is insane. I was getting a boost like every match, folks. Either the Giratina or the Togekiss. So we'll get that one. Finish it off with Charms. Easy, because, well, the Charm's just insane once it gets boosted. In comes Dialga. Alright, full health here. And we do not have any more shields. Not looking great. We go for another Ancient Power. Let's see what we get here, folks. And I get another boost. I get another boost. I couldn't believe it. That was insane. So are we going to be able to go 5-0, folks? Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. On to the next opponent, starting it off with Giratina, and they're going in with Metagross. Great situation, getting ready for that switch, and they're going into Dialga, in which I'm going to be switching into my counter. I could also go Melmetal, because we will be resisting both Iron Head as well as any sort of dragon move. The electric move, I mean, it's going to hurt, I guess, but Melmetal probably would have been a better switch, but I decided to just go with Togekiss here and save the Melmetal for a possible Togekiss in the back or something like that. So they're bringing back their Metagross, which is not good. They're going to be able to farm us down real hard here because the bullet punches are going to be doing quite a bit of damage to Togekiss. They do decide to shield that up, and at this point they probably got, I don't know, 2 Meteor Mashes ready to go. So we do bring in our Melmetal to absorb one of those. Hopefully they weren't going to go with an Earthquake. Thank goodness they didn't. And going to gain a little bit of energy, go back into my Origin, and they make a quick swap, real clutch, right into that Mewtwo there. But yeah, it's Giratina against Mewtwo. I get the boost. I get the boost, folks. Let's go. Wow. I was, yeah, blown away by that. So we have the boost on Giratina. Now it's just a sweep at this point, folks, because it's Mewtwo and Metagross in the back. With the raised defense, yeah, there's nothing he can do. And then we're just going to go for the Ominous Wind, which is doing almost much as a Shadow Ball. Well, I mean, a little bit less, but it's hitting hard with that boost. All right, on to our last opponent, folks. Can we go 5-0? Let's go. Starting it off with Giratina, and there's a Melmetal. This is good for us. All right, they're making a switch into Dialga. We're going to be going into Togekiss here. All right, so we've seen this, right? We've seen this played out, and looks like that Giratina is best buddies with him. So I'm assuming that it's equipped. And we're going to just go for Ancient Power in hopes to get the boost here. Again, since it's just continuously happening. And it's so low, might as well just go for Ancient Power at this point. So I decide to let it go through. He hits me with a Thunder. Very interesting there. So I do decide to go in with Melmetal and just kind of farm it down. And see what we can do from this situation here. 1 shield, 2 Pokemon each. He brings in his Giratina. I do decide to go with Rock Slide. And then I do believe I switch into Giratina and make the Ominous Wind attack right away. Then they shield that up. No boosts here. Now check it out. Check this out, folks. I shield this up. And don't ever get greedy. I have the Ominous Wind, but I try to go for Shadow Ball. I could have took that one there. It wouldn't probably have KO'd him, but I would have been able to farm down with Melmetal and then able to finish it off. So unfortunately, I was not able to go 5-0 because of greed. So that was fun. I'm having a blast and I can't wait to do more sets. Only 1 set here, but look forward to more, and I'll be trying out a few more Pokemon and probably the same team as well. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Share it with your friends who may be interested in Master League and possibly seeing teams that other people are using, and I'll be keeping you up to date. Thank you for watching, trainers. Good luck in that Master League, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.